Hi students, in the last exercises we have learnt about representation of functions and types of functions. I hope that you are very clear about the functions. Now let us move on to the combination of two functions. Here we have a definition that let f such that a to b and g such that b to c be a two functions, then the composition of f and g. Composition of f and g denoted by G dot f. Here G dot f as written as G. Here you can see a small circle G of f. Either you can call it as G dot f, G of f, and it can be written as G of. In lower classes we have learned for dot we will be using multiplication sign. If it is a multiplication sign we will be using bracket. So G of f of x. Okay. So by G of f, so G of f of x is equal to G of f of x. So this is equal to here G of f of x can be written as in the place of dot G of f of x. Here you can see a clear idea about the combination of two functions. Here we have a, b, c. Combination of a to b is we keep it as f, and combination from b to c as g. And here a to c g of f. So here if a is equal to x, the combination of a to b will become f of x. And if for b to c, here combination of g is g of f of x. Okay, for a to c, the combination will become f and g. So g of f. Now let us move on to composition of three functions. Here we have a, b, c and d. Here combination of three functions, how it works? A to b and b to c. A to b we have f and b to c we have g. So a to b and b to c is f and g. So g of f. And here b to d, that is b to c and c to d, g of h, g into h. So here the combination of a to d will become h into g into f. Okay, again is equal to h into g into f, that is h of gf. Okay, here h into g into f is equal to h of g of f. Here, to make it clear, we can see let A, B, C, D be the four sets, and let F such that A to B, and G such that B to C, and H such that C to D be the three functions. As we learned already, by the composition of F of G and G of H, here we get F of G of H and F of G of H. Here you can see F of G together and here G of h together. Composition of three functions. And to make it more clear, it is always not commutative. And also, composition of three functions are always associative. F of G of h is equal to F of G of into h. Now, linear function. A function is f such that a to b is f of x is equal to mx plus c. Already we have learned a graph, that is straight line, to find a linear graph, isn't it? Here we have two functions, that is identity function and additive inverse function. Identity function is nothing but f such that r to r and f of x is equal to x. Here you can see in identity function if it is 1, here we have 1. So if x comma y, that is in the place of x if you get 0.1, in the y-axis also 1. So 1 comma 1. Again 2 comma 2 and 3 comma 3. That is why? Because functions are set r to r. Okay. And here also minus 1, and in the x-axis it is minus 1 and the y-axis also minus 1. So minus plus. So minus 1 minus 2 minus 2. Okay. So identity function f such that r to r and f of x is equal Again, x-axis minus 1, here we have plus 1. So additive inverse, if it is plus, we will get minus. If it is minus, we will get plus. Okay, I think you are clear about the linear function, identity function and the additive inverse function. For an identity function, it is r to r, that it will be x, and the additive inverse function, r to r, it will be minus x. Okay, modulus or absolute value function is nothing but f such that r is given as 0, infinity defined by f of x is equal to modulus of x. Here it is given as x comma x is greater than or equal to 0 and minus x comma x is less than 0. Okay, here y is equal to, within bracket it is given as x. With example we can see in the graph that 1 comma 1 and 2 comma 2, 3 comma 3. Here this side we can see minus 1 is combined with the axis of y is 1 and minus 2 is 2 and minus 3 is 3. It will be very clear for you to write modulus of a function, and here we have two important points. Modulus of a function is not linear function, but it is composed of two linear functions, that is x and minus x. And linear function is always a one-to-one function. Quadratic function, a function f such that r to r is defined by f of x, ax square plus bx plus c. If a is not equal to 0 is called as a quadratic equation, and here f such that r to r is nothing but f of x is equal to x square, x belongs to r, and f of x belongs to 0 comma infinity. Here through graph you can be very clear, 1 to 1 and 2 to 2 and 3 plus 3, and here again for 1 we have plus 1 and for minus 2 we have plus 2 and for minus 3 we have plus 3. And here again in second graph, f such that r to r, f of x is equal to minus x square. If it is x square, even it is negative, it will be positive, isn't it? So x belongs to r and f of x belongs to minus infinity comma 0. Okay, here you can see the image, different parabolic image is given. For 0 comma infinity, the curve towards upward, and here for minus infinity comma 0, the parabolic curve towards downwards. Cubic function, a function f such that r to r, f of x is equal to ax cube plus bx square plus cx plus d, that is a is not equal to 0, so f of x is equal to x cube. For any value of x, that is 2, if you take 2, it will be 8. Okay, if you take 3, it will be 27. So any value of x, the parabolic will be like this. And for the reciprocal function, a reciprocal function is f such that r minus, within bracket we have 0 gives r, that is f of x is equal to 1 by x, that is any value of x, 1 by 1 is 1 and 1 by 2 is 1 by 2, the parabolic will be like this. Okay, and constant function, a function f such that r to r, f of x is equal to c, constant function. The value of y will remains as t. Okay, so f of x is equal to c, constant function, x belongs to r. Okay, taking this one as x1 and x2. So that will be getting a parallel line. Now let us move on to exercise 1.5. The question number 1, using the function f and g given below, find f of g and g of f and check whether f of g is equal to g of f. Question number 1, f of x is equal to x minus 6 and g of x is equal to x square. F of x, in the place of x, you have to use x minus 6. Okay, place of g of x, we have to use x square. First of all, we'll find what is f dot g, that is f of g. F of g, how we have to write is f f of g of x. Shall I write and show you again? F of g is nothing but, write this f first, then of, for f of, put bracket g, that is g of x. Okay? Now take f. F is x minus 6. Okay? X, in the place of x, g of x is x square. So in the place of x, you have to use x square minus 6. That's all. So f of g is nothing but x square minus 6. Then take g of f. G of f is nothing but, write g of, so use bracket f, f of x. Okay? Now write g. What is g? G is x square. So x, f of x, x minus 6. So minus 6 whole square. So g of f is x minus 6 whole square. X minus 6 whole square is nothing but, even you can, x minus 6 is nothing but a minus b whole square. What is a minus b whole square? A minus b whole square is equal to a square minus 2ab plus b square. What is a? X square. Minus 2, a again x, and b is 6 plus b square, that is 6 square. So x square minus 6 2s are 12, 12 into x, 12x plus 6 into 6, 36. Okay, you can write x square minus 12x plus 36. Again, we have one more question, that check whether f of g is equal to g of f. You can see is whether f of g is equal to f of g of f. No, here for f of g we have x square minus 6. Here it is x square minus 12x plus 36. So therefore f of g is not equal to g of f. Question number 2. F of x is equal to 2 by x and g of x is equal to 2x square minus 1. And we have to find f of g and g of f, and we have to check whether f of g is equal to g of f. So first of all, we will go with f of g. F of g is nothing but f of, right, bracket, either you can use square bracket also, g of x, that's all, f of g, f of g, g is g of x. Okay, f, what is f? F is given as 2 by x, 2 by x. So in numerator it is x, in the place of x you have to write g of x. G of x is 2x minus 1, 2x square minus 1. Can you able to cancel? You can't able to cancel because 2 is a whole number. Here 2 is 2x square minus 1. We have 2 factors. So leave it as it is. F of g is equal to 2 by 2x square minus 1. Then go with g of f. G of f is equal to g of f. We have to write g of bracket f, that is f of x. Okay, g. What is g? G is 2x square minus 1. 2x square, in the place of x square you have to write 2 by x. This is x, f of x. Okay, so 2 by x is given as whole square, square minus 1. Now 2 square, that is 2 into 2, it is 4. 2 into 2, 4. X into x, x square minus 1. Okay, now multiply. 2 into 4 is 8. equal to 8. 2 4s are 8 by x square. 8 by x square minus 1. So therefore g of f is equal to 8 by x square minus 1. Okay. And at last we are asked to check whether f of g is equal to g of f. F of g we got 2 by 2x square minus 1. Here g of f is 8 by x square minus 1. Now it is very clear that f of g is not equal to g of f. Question number 3. F of x is equal to x plus 6 by 3 and g of x is equal to 3 minus x. F of g is nothing but f of g, that is g of x. Okay, f x. In the place of x you have to write 3 minus x. So write 3 minus x and plus 6 divided by 3. Here 3 plus 3 and plus 6 is 9 minus x by 3. So f of g is 9 minus x divided by 3. And let us find g of f. Write g of, that is bracket, f, that is f of x. G, what is g? 3 minus x. 3 minus x. In the place of x, write x plus 6 by 3. So write this term separately. So 3 minus x plus 6 by 3. Here before bracket we have minus symbol. So multiply with plus into minus and again here plus into minus. We will be having 3 plus into minus minus x plus into minus minus 6 by 3. Okay, to make it equal, multiply 3 also with this denominator 3, the numerator as well as the denominator. 3 into 3 is 9 minus x minus 6 divided by 3. Okay, 9 minus 6 is 3 minus x by 3. So g of f is 3 minus x by 3. Therefore, check whether f of g is equal to g of f. Here 9 minus x by 3 and 3 minus x by 3. Therefore, f of g is not equal to g of f. Question number 4. F of x is equal to 3 plus x and g of x is equal to x minus 4. So again we have to find f of g, that is f of g is nothing but f within bracket of g, that is g of x. F is nothing but 3 plus x. In the place of x write x minus 4. X minus 4. Okay, now we have two values, that is 3 plus 3 minus 4. So 4 is greater. 4 minus 3 is 1. X, which is greater, 3 or 4? 4. So minus 1. F of g is x minus 1. Then g of f. G of f is g within bracket f of x. Okay, g. G is x minus 4. X. So in the place of x you have to write 3 plus x. 3 plus x minus 4. Okay, 3 minus 4 is minus 1 because 4 is greater. So minus 1. Write this x minus 1. Check whether f of g is equal to g of f. F of g and g of f are equal. square minus 1. Okay. So 4, 1 plus x whole square, that is a plus b whole square. A square plus 2. A is again 1 and b is x plus x square, that is b square. Okay, minus 1. 4, 1 into 1, 1 plus 2 ones are 2, 2 into x, 2x plus x square minus 1. Write this in standard form, that is writing x square plus 2x plus 1. In a standard form, that is x square, x and constant minus 1. Okay. So 4x square minus 8x plus 1 4s are 4 minus 1. Now 4x square minus 8x, 4 minus 1 plus 3. F of g is 4x square minus 8x plus 3. To find g of f, g of f, that is f of x, g 1 plus x, 1 plus x, in the place of x you have to write 4x square minus 1. So 4x square minus 1. Okay, and here 1 plus 4x square minus 1 plus 1 minus 1, directly you can cancel, plus 1 minus 1. So it is 4x square. G of f is 4x square. So therefore f of g is not equal to g of f. Question number 2, find the value of k. In g of x it is given as k, so you have to find value of k such that f of g is equal to g of f. It is given that it is equal to. Okay, so we'll start with f of g. F of g is f such that is within bracket g of x. Take f 3 in the place of x. You have to write 6x minus k. Okay, 6x minus k. Then plus 2. If you just look at the board, it will be easy for you to understand. Whenever you are in maths class, you have to be with the rough notebook and pen. Together you can work out, then only you can find answers very easily. So 6 into 3 is 18x minus 3 into k, 3k plus 2. So we have two different variables. So limit as this f of g is equal to 18x minus 3k plus 2. Then find g of f. What is g of f? G of within bracket f, that is f of x. Okay, g 6x minus k. Write 6x. In the place of x, you have to write 3x plus 2. Okay, 3x plus 2. 3x plus 2 minus k. Okay, then 6 3s are 18x, 6 2s are 12 minus k. Again, we have two different variables, that is x and k. So, we stop here. 18x plus 12 minus k. G of x is 18x plus 12 minus k. In question, it is given that f of g is equal to g of f. So, you can make it this as equal. F of g is equal to g of f. Then only you can find the value of k. So write f of g, that is 18x minus 3k plus 2 plus 18 and minus 18. If 18 plus 18 comes to the left side, it will become minus 18. So plus 18 minus 18 cancel. Remaining 3k plus 2 is equal to 12 minus k. Take k together. Here minus 3k. When minus k comes to left side, it will become plus k. And 12, take this 2 to the right side. It is minus 2. Plus 2 will become minus 2. So 3k plus minus 3k plus k. It is 2k. 3k is greater, so write minus 2k is equal to 10. Okay, then here keep k alone. Minus k is equal to 10. Here 2k is in multiplication sign. While it moves to the right side, it goes as division. So 2 ones are 2 5s are. K minus k is equal to 5. We need only the value of k. So give this minus to 5. Therefore k is equal to minus 5. Question number 2. F of x is equal to 2x minus k and g of x is equal to 4x plus 5. Same question, you have to find the value of k and it is given that f of g is equal to g of f. Okay, first find f of g. F of g is f and of bracket g, that is g of x. F 2x. In the place of x, you have to write 4x plus 5, okay, minus k. Then multiply. 4 2s are 8x plus 5 2s are 10 minus k. We have two variables, so leave it as it is. F of g is equal to 8x plus 10 minus k. Then find g of f. G of f is g f of x. What is g? G is 4x plus 5. Write this 4 in the place of x. You have to write 2x minus k. Okay, 4 x. So write 2x minus k. 2x minus k plus 5. 4 2s are 8 x minus 4k plus 5. We have two different variables. So g of f is 8x minus 4k plus 5. In question it is given that f of g is equal to g of f. Using this, you have to find the value of k. So f of g is 8x plus 10 minus k equal to g of f is 8x minus 4k plus 5. If you take plus 8 to the left side, it will become minus. So plus 8 minus 8 only because of equal to. Okay, plus 8 and minus 8 answer we have 10 minus k is equal to minus 4k plus 5. Having minus k, and if minus 4k comes to the left side, it will become plus 4k equal to 5 plus 10 will become minus 10. Plus 10 will become minus 10. Now subtract minus k and 4k. Consider here we have 1. 1 minus 4 is 3k. 4 is greater, so it is plus 3k. 5 minus 10. 5 minus 10. 10 minus 5 is 5. 10 is greater, so write minus 5. K, keep this k along. Minus 5. Here 3 is a multiplication sign. While it moves to the right side, it goes for division. So therefore, k is equal to minus by two. Question number 3. If f of x is equal to 2x minus 1 and g of x is equal to x plus 1 by 2, show that f of g is equal to g of f is equal to x. You need not bother to put x. First you find f of g is equal to g of f. The answer will be x. You can prove that f of g is equal to g of f and both is equal to x. So first go with f of g. f of g is equal to f. What is f? 2x minus 1, right? First you write the condition f within bracket g of x. So f is 2 g of x. What is g of x? In the place of x, write x plus 1 by 2 minus 1. Okay? 2 cancel. We will be having x plus 1 minus 1. So plus 1 minus 1 cancel. F of g is equal to x. Then find g of f. G of f is g within bracket f of x. What is g? G is x plus 1 by 2. In the place of x, you have to write 2x minus 1 plus 1 by 2. Okay? Plus 1 minus 1 cancel. We have 2x by 2. 2 cancel is equal to x. So g of f is equal to x. As I told you earlier, f of g will be equal to g of f, and actually f of g is equal to g of f is equal to x. Here you can see both g of f of g is equal to g of f. Okay, and both we have x. Question number 4. If f of x is equal to x square minus 1 and g of x is equal to x minus 2, find a if g of f of a is equal to 1. So first you find g of f, that is g. What is g? X minus 2. In the place of x, you have to write f of x, that is x square minus 1. So write g within bracket f of x. What is g? X. So x square minus 1 and write this minus 2. X square minus 1 minus 2. We have same sign. So minus 3. G of f is x square minus 3. Here we asked us to find f a. If g of f of a is equal to 1. So g of f of a is equal to 1. G of f of a is equal to 1. G of f is x square minus 3. In the place of x, you have to write a. That is a square minus 3 is equal to 1. Keep this a square plus 3 minus 3 will become plus 3. So a square is equal to 4. Therefore, a is equal to 2. That is a square. So write plus or minus a is equal to 2. Question number 2. F of k is equal to 2k minus 1 and f of k is equal to 5. Find the value of k. F of f. This given as f of f, right? F of f is nothing but f of x. That is, you can even take as f of x. So it is given as k. So write f of k. So f, what is f? 2. In the place of k, it is given as f of k. So f of k is nothing but 2k minus 1. For f we have written 2 and the remaining minus 1. Okay. So 2 into 2, it is 4k. 1 2s are 2, remaining 1. Here 4k, same sign, minus 3. And again in question it is given as f of k is equal to 5. Take the f of k is equal to 5. Here we have found f of f is equal to 4k minus 3. 4k minus 3 is equal to 5. Now 4k is equal to 5 minus 3 while it moves to right side goes as plus 3. So 5 plus 3 is 8. Keep this k along. Divided by 4. 4 ones are 4 twos are. K is equal to. Question number 5. Let A, B, C as a subset of natural number and a function f such that a to b be defined by f of x is equal to 2x plus 1 and g such that b to c be defined as g of x is equal to x square. Find the range of f of g and g of f. So first you find f of g. What is f of g? F within bracket g of x. What is given for f? 2x plus 1. So write 2 in the place of g of x. G of x is x square. So write x square plus 1. Okay, 2 into x square, 2x square plus 1. F of g is equal to 2x square plus 1. Then find g of f. G of f is equal to g within bracket f of x. G is x square. In the place of x, you have to write 2x plus 1. 2x plus 1 square. So write x square. 2x plus 1. Okay. And now we have to find the range of f of g and g of f. To find f of g, range of f of g, y such that y is 2x square plus 1. X is a natural number. So x belongs to natural number. For g of f, 2x plus 1 whole square. So y such that y is equal to 2x plus 1 whole square. X belongs to natural number. Okay. Question number 6. Let f of x is equal to x square minus 1. Find f of f. So f of x is equal to x square minus 1. F of f, that is f of f within bracket f of x. F, that is x. In the place of x, you have to write x square minus 1. X square minus 1 is given as square, whole square minus 1. So what is x square minus 1 whole square? A square minus b square. A square a minus b whole square. A square minus 2ab plus b square. Here we have for a it is ax square. X square minus 1 whole square. So taking a x square and this square minus 2. What is a? A is x square. And what is b? B is 1 plus b square, that is 1 square. X to the power of 2 into 2. So x to the power of 4 minus 2 ones are 2. 2x square plus 1 into 1. 1. Okay. So x to the power of 4 minus 2x square plus 1 and this minus 1. Plus 1 minus 1 cancels. So x square minus 2x to the power of x to the power of 4 minus 2x square. F of f is equal to x to the power of 4 minus 2x square. Question number 2. F of f. So what is f of f? x. F of x is x square. In the place of x, you have to write x square minus 1, x square minus 1 whole square minus 1. A square minus b square, that is x square minus 2a, that is x square, and b is 1 plus 1 square minus 1. And here x square, x to the power of 4 minus 2 x square 1. So 2x square 1 into 1 minus 1. So x to the power of 4 minus 2x square f of f. But here we are asked to find f of f. So f of x. Okay. So what we got for f of f is x to the power of 4 minus 2 x square. F of x is x square minus 1. So having this as square minus 1. Question number 7. If f such that r to r and g is to r to r are defined by f of x is equal to x to the power of 5 and g of x is equal to x to the power of 4, then check f and g are one-to-one function as well as f of g is 1 to 1. Okay, so consider f of x is equal to x to the power of 5. Here taking f of x 1 is equal to f of x 2. Here for x1 take x1 to the power of 5 is equal to x2 to the power of 5. So powers x1 power 5 and x2 powers are equal. So therefore x1 is equal to x2. x1 is equal to x2, then it is declared that it is a one-to-one function. And as well as for g of x, it is given as x to the power of 4. Same concerning g of x base 1 and g of x2, we get x to the power of 4, x to the power of 4. The powers of x to the power of 4 is equal to x to the power of 4. So therefore, g of x is also one-to-one function. Okay, and f of g is 1 to 1. We have to check whether f of g is one-to-one function. Okay, taking f of g is nothing but f within bracket g of x. F of g is equal to f within bracket g of x. F, we have x to the power of x. In the place of x you have to write x. G of x is x to the power of 4. G of x, it is x to the power of 5. So x 5 within bracket, here we have bracket, that is multiplication. 5 fours are 20. X to the power of 20. So whenever we take x to the power as 1, x to the power of base 1, it is x to the power of 20. So therefore f of g is also one-to-one function. Question number 8. Consider the following f of x, g of x and h of x as given below. Show that f of g of h is equal to f of g of h in each case. Question number 1. F of x is equal to x minus 1 and g of x is equal to 3x plus 1 and h of x is equal to x square. Now taking f of g of h. Okay, go with bracket. So f of g, find f of g first is equal to f of g, that is g of x. F, that is x. In the place of x you have to write 3x plus 1 minus 1. Okay, and here 3x plus 1 minus 1, that is plus 1 minus 1, cancel 3x. Then after bracket h, that is f of g of h is h of x. F of g, that is 3x. 3 in the place of x, you have to write h of x. H of x is x square. So x square. That is 3x square. 3 into x square, that is 3x square. Taking this as 1. Okay. And then you have to find f of g of h. So again you have to go with bracket. So g of h, that is g of h, that is h of x. What is g? G is 3x plus 1. Write 3 in the place of x, you have to write x square plus 1. So it is 3x square plus 1. Then f of g of h. F of g of h, that is f of g of h, we got g of h of x. Okay. F, what is f? F is x. In the place of x, you have to write 3x square plus 1. 3x square plus 1 minus 1. Plus 1 minus 1 cancel. 3x square. So f of g of h is equal to 3x square. Taking this as second one. And hence we have found f of g of h is equal to f of g of h is equal. Question number 2, f of x is equal to x square and g of x is equal to 2x and h of x is equal to x plus 4. So again take f of g of h is equal to, you have to prove f of g of h is f of g of h. First go with f of g of h. Take bracket first, f of g. F of g is nothing but f within bracket g of x. What is f? F is x square. In the place of x, you have to write 2x. 2x is given as square. So 2x square. 2x square is 2x square. Okay. And f of g of h. F of g of h. Here f of g of h. F of g of h is h of x. Okay. 2x square. In the place of x, you have to write hx is x plus 4. X plus 4 square. So 2x plus a plus b. A plus b whole square. What will be? A square plus 2ax b, that is 4, and b square, that is 4 square. Then 2x square. X square plus 2 4s are 8. 8x plus 4 4s are 16. Again you have to multiply with this 2 through all the terms. 2 into x square is 2x square and 8 2s are 16 x plus 16 into 2 32. Taking this as 1. Okay, and then you have to find f of g of h. F of g of h, go with bracket g of h. G of h is nothing but, what is g of h? G of h is equal to, g is 2. In the place of x, you have to write h of x, that is x plus 4. go for f of g of h is equal to f of g of h is f. So f is x squared. X square, right? In the place of x, you have to write 2x plus 8 whole square. Okay, so a square, that is 2x square plus 2a then b plus b square. So it is 2 2s are 4 x square plus 2 2s are 4, 4 8s are 32x plus 8 8s are 64. Okay, this will be 2. Now 4x square plus 32x plus 64. Divide each term by 2. Okay, it gives 2x square plus 16 into 2, 32 plus 32 2s are 64. Taking this as 2. Here you can see 2x square plus 16x plus 32 in first and in second. Therefore f of g of h is equal to f of g of h or equal. Question number 3. F of x is equal to x minus 4 and g of x is equal to x square and h of x is equal to 3x minus 5. So go with f of g of h is equal to f of g of h. Okay. Go with bracket f of g is equal to f of g of x. F in the place of x you have to take x square and minus 4. Okay, and take f of g of h is equal to f of g of h of x. F of g of is x square minus 4. In the place of x you have to write h of x. H of x is 3x minus 5 whole square minus 4. That is a square, a minus b whole square. A minus b whole square is 3x square, a square minus 2a, b is 5 plus b square, that is 5 square minus 4. 3 into 3 is 9x square minus 3 2s are 6, 6 5s are 30. 30x plus 5 into 5, 25 minus 4. Okay, 9x square minus 30x, 25 minus 4 is plus 21. Taking this as equation 1. Then go with f of g of h. Find the bracket first of all. G of h, that is g of h of s. What is g? G is x square. In the place of x, you have to write 3x minus 5 whole square. Okay, so a minus b whole square. A square minus 2a b plus b square. Now 3 into 3, 9x square minus 3 to 6, 6 5s are 30x plus 5 5s are 25. Then find f of g of h is equal to f of g of h. F, what is f? F is x minus 4. In the place of x, you write 9x square minus 30x plus be 1. Taking this as 2. Check whether f of g of h and f of g of h are equal. 9x square minus 30x plus 21. So therefore f of g of h is equal to f of g of h. Question number 9. Let f is equal to minus 1 comma 3 and 0 comma minus 1, 2 comma minus 9 be a linear function from z into z. Find f of x. For linear function, the linear function of f of x is equal to ax plus b is equal to 0. Okay. Here we can take f of x as minus 1. Apply to the linear equation ax plus b. Minus 1 it is given as 3. So apply 3. In the place of x, substitute minus 1 plus b is equal to 3. Plus into minus, minus 1 into a minus a plus b is equal to 3. Taking this as first equation. Again take 0. F of 0 is equal to ax plus b equal to, for 0 it is minus 1. Take minus 1. So ax as 0 plus b equal to minus 1. A into 0, it is 0 plus b is equal to minus 1. Therefore, b is equal to minus 1. Taking this as second. Can substitute b is equal to minus 1 in first equation. B is equal to minus 1 in first equation. So, here minus a plus b is equal to 3 minus a minus b. So, this minus 1 is equal to 3. Having minus a in the left side, take minus 1 goes to the right side, minus 1 will be plus 1. So, 3 plus 1 is 4. Minus a is equal to 4, therefore a is equal to minus 4. Question number 10. In electrical circuit theory, a circuit C of t is called a linear circuit if it satisfies the superposition principle given by C of t at1 plus b t2 is equal to ac t1 plus bc t2, where a, b are constants. Show that the circuit C of t is equal to 3t is linear. Here C of t is equal to 3t. Okay, and C of at1 is equal to 3at1 and C of bt2 is equal to 3bt2. Taking first and second equation. By adding first and second, here C of at1 plus C of bt2 is equal to 3at1 plus 3bt2. Considering 3 is common, here C at1 plus bt2 is equal to, here 3at1 plus bt2. It is given that a, b are constants. When a, b are constants, leaving a and b, C of t is equal to 3 of t. Hence, it satisfies the superposition principle. And here, students, we have come to the end of this exercise. I think you all understand how to find f of g and g of h and the composition of three functions. Practice well all the sums. Sure, you will